Hello, hello, hello. Can you tell I'm really excited? So, to recap on the videos that we've gone through so far, we've introduced ourselves. Hopefully by now you're starting to get to know one another, and we've talked about Beachbody On Demand. Hopefully you found a program that's fitting for you. Then we talked about the lovely containers for Portion Fix. Then we talked about meal I wish there were outtakes, but I don't have time for that. So then when we talked about meal prep and grocery shopping and all of that fun stuff. Now I want to talk about discipline. So there are 4 steps, 5, just kidding, steps to discipline. Determining your goal, listing the reasons for your goal, identifying likely obstacles that you're going to face, being willing to develop new behaviors, and staying focused. So I'm going to expound on each of those. So just for this first week of the Grace Camp, I want you to have 3 goals, and 3 goals only. Reason being is if you focus on too many goals, then you're going to burn yourself out. If you don't have any goals at all, then you're likely not going to have the motivation to achieve anything. So focus on 3, and I want you to commit them to excellence. That means you're not going to just simply state your goals. You're going to work at them. What's the sense in having goals if you don't put the effort behind it? Effort is what leads to excellence. Not looking for perfection here. And yeah, that'll probably become a pun for this, group specifically, but not looking for perfection, okay? So the importance with this is to note only you can make your goals. I don't know what you want to invest. Sure, I could offer advice and wisdom of what I think, based on what you tell me, like what goals might be achievable within the first week, but only you really know what you want and need. So I'm here for you. Use me as a resource for sure. I'm not saying I'm not here. And I want you to focus on those goals and focus on what you have, not on what you don't have. That is a huge factor for me right now. So, I'm going to engage as well with listing what my goals are. And that being said, list them, like write them. This is all about accountability. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'll say it however many times you need me to, that this is a safe place to open up and be vulnerable. So list your goals. Also, I don't want you to get your head in a place where often our thoughts precede our actions. So if you're thinking to yourself, I can't do this, I can't do the workout today, I can't eat right, then your actions are going to precede that. So where I'm going to choose to take us through this particular group, and all of my groups really, is focusing on an inside-out transformation that regards what we think then follows through. So let's start here. Let's start changing our thinking mentality. Instead of, I can't do the workout, I can't close that bag of chips, say, remember those goals, first of all, and then say, I can. It's a matter of an apostrophe and a T, literally. So, wow, that's huge. That being said, it's okay to have off days. And this is again where grace comes in. Grace is so important because without it, you're just going to beat yourself up over and over again. Our Heavenly Father is so gracious to us, and we need to be gracious to ourselves. So let's use his example. Let's make sure that our hearts are in the right place for this journey. So while this is a vulnerable place, we want to be making sure that we're uplifting people, not pushing them down or any of those sorts. And I want you to honestly put yourself in a position to be teachable. I'm not perfect, but I'm here to coach you. So I need you to be willing to hear me out on things that are tough, things that you may not want to hear, and be willing to also be humble and be challenged, be willing to be flexible. All of these different things are going to help you to get the most out of this program, out of this journey, out of this year that you've devoted to Beachbody, because once these 3 weeks are over, girlfriend, it is not over for you. I am your coach for life, okay? And we will talk about that as the time goes on, and I will get sassy in moments, so there's a little dash of that for you. This is a transition of a lifestyle. So inside out transformation, yes, but you must realize, like, this is not just a 3-week thing. As I've mentioned, this isn't just for funsies. Like, you are changing your lifestyle, not a New Year's resolution that'll end in 2 weeks, not a definitive of your imagination because it's a fad to be healthy. Like, that's what you see on social media. No, this is about a lifestyle. So if you commit to it being a transition of your lifestyle, then the goals are going to be reached beyond your imagination. It will look messy. I had an off day yesterday. Yep. Was like, yeah, not really feeling this, so embrace the messiness. Seriously, if you embrace it rather than reject it, you'll get yourself back up on your feet again the next day so much quicker than just mellowing and dwelling in the messiness, because it's going to come. It's inevitable. We're all human, and last time I checked, it wasn't something that I enjoyed 100% to work out, to eat right. Like, yeah, once you put your foot forward and you take the next step, then the following steps afterwards become easier. But that first step, come on, it is the hardest to take, but you've already done it. You've already taken that first step. And so I could not be more proud of you. Yay. All right. Obstacles. Oh my. Okay, so we're going to list those. You're going to name what your obstacles are for this challenge, this Grace Camp. Put them down, and then we're going to attack them. Maybe you'll do the bunching. That was punching and boxing combined. Maybe you'll do the boxing program and, like, this is that obstacle, that is that obstacle. Whatever you got to do, put them down, because we're talking about them, we're getting them out of there, and then we're attacking them and saying no. Okay? Man, the sass is real for this video, and I'm just feeling it. All right, so perfection is not possible, and while in this Grace Camp, you need to not be held down by guilt. In order to defeat an enemy, you have to know what the enemy is or who the enemy is. So perfection is not going to be possible. If you are in a downward spiral and you know one decision to show, your one decision to show up is going to be the one decision that leads you to the grace that you need. Use this group as your family. Like, we are here for you, and I'm here for you. Lean on me, okay? And yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Like, get pumped. We are doing this thing. Like, it starts bright and early Monday morning. I can't wait. Take tomorrow off. We like to use Sundays as a Sabbath. You'll still see me around social media here and there, but not nearly as much as the other days. So it is literally dark now, and I will be sure to be in touch with you. Stay tuned. Come Monday morning at 8 a.m. I'll see you there, or I'll catch you in the replay. Stay active, stay motivated, stay willing, stay focused, stay prayerful, for sure. And stay connected to me, okay? Take care. I will see you soon. That was weird. Good night.